Yeah, late stages of the campaign, closing arguments, Kamala Harris resorting to Hitler hysteria. It ain't working. At least that's my view. Joining us now, Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House and Fox News contributor. I mean, Newt, this is the worst closing argument I've ever heard. And Democrats do this all the time. And ironically, half the Democrats running for the Senate are doing positive ads with Mr. Trump. So I call them Democrats for Hitler. But in a serious way, what kind of closing argument is this? Really? She's going to do the J6 thing back in she's doing that tonight in Washington, D.C. in the mall. What do you think?
Well, I think they're proving that their entire inner circle comes from a different planet. First of all, if you're trying to be the agent of change, why would you give a speech in Washington, D.C., and why would you give it standing in front of the White House? I mean, talk about reminding people she's been vice president for 4 years. This has been her administration. It is a disaster. She can't possibly be the candidate of change. That's the dumbest scheduling. Personally, I'm looking forward to the speech because I want to see how dumb it is. I couldn't help myself the other day when I wrote Harris's Hitler hysteria, because that's the only way you can deal with it. First of all, it implies that over half the country are Nazis. Now, I know that Hillary had contempt for everybody who wasn't her social friend, but this is ridiculous. As you know, Clist and I were at the rally Sunday night, and I think it's Laura who said there were so many Israeli flags there, you couldn't quite imagine it was a Nazi rally. You look at the whole thing we're caught up in now. Nothing Harris is doing is solving her core problems, which are the economy, illegal immigration, crime, and total incompetence. In a dangerous world, this is not a person you want to have as commander-in-chief.
And I would add, Newt, to all those key points, realignment. Trump has broken the old Democratic coalition. And look, I've learned this from you. You're writing about this. We're watching this with our very eyes. I mean, you know, she can call him fascist and every name in the book. The reality is he's going to get bigger margins. He's going to get bigger margins than ever before when it comes to young people, when it comes to African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, as I say, young people, men. He's going to get bigger margins than ever before. She's running 4 or 5 points behind right today, a week before the election. If you look at Real Clear Politics, if you look at the swing states, and if you look at the national poll, she's running 4, 5, 6 points behind where Hillary Clinton was and Joe Biden was exactly in 2020 and 2016. That's how far behind she is.
Well, and it's going to get worse over the last week. And remember, you can answer a poll sitting at home doing nothing. To vote, you have to decide you're going to get up and go do something. Miami-Dade just had a headline this morning. Republicans are now outvoting Democrats in early voting in Miami-Dade. I think there's a 950,000 vote shift in early voting in Pennsylvania. Las Vegas has collapsed in terms of Democratic turnout. And what I'm seeing, North Carolina, the Republicans are way ahead. Georgia, we're now ahead probably by at least 5 points. But what I'm seeing is the Trump team, and this was really obvious at the rally in Madison Square Garden, the Trump team is excited. Trump voters are excited. And that's why the junior senator from Pennsylvania, after wandering around rural Pennsylvania, said, he said, there's so much enthusiasm for Trump out here, people better be paying attention. So the Trump voters, they're going to get there. They're going to vote. I think it's almost impossible to get any kind of big vote for Kamala because she's so obviously incompetent. I mean, what's other than hardline left-wing liberals, Harvard professors, people at Columbia University, who's going to want to be excited and go vote for Kamala Harris?
I'll tell you, Trump is cool. Trump is cool. He's got Hulk Hogan, and he's got Elon Musk, and he's got Newt Gingrich. Trump is cool. Thank you, Newt.